got this Warlock Machete is what it's called. Warlock. I mean, I guess it's like a goblin machete or something. I mean, it looks cool. Condor. I'm a big fan of Condor. Condor Tool Knife brand. As far as a review of the Warlock Machete, you know, I got mixed feelings about it. It's weird. On the one hand, I like it quite a bit, and on the other hand, it seems like maybe it's not the best design. The quality is, you know, perfectly good. The metal, I mean, it's really nice quality, but as far as the design of the blade and stuff, I don't know. It's got a full tang, so I mean, the handle is really comfortable. I kind of feel like it's a little thin, you know, maybe I got long fingers or something, but after gripping it for a while, it feels like, you know, it's kind of a thin handle. It's pretty comfortable, but I don't know, it seems like maybe it feels a little thicker. I almost feel like I'm getting arthritis handling it with that sort of thin handle. But it's not bad, it's comfortable, it's nice. Micarta handle, it's really nice, it's smooth. You'll notice the metal actually gets thinner as it goes out to the blade, which, you know, I don't know if that's really the best situation. You know, because it takes away from the chopping heaviness of the blade. You know, it's not as heavy of a chop like a hatchet. You know, have a really heavy chop head to it. This one, the metal gets thinner as it goes out, so it's comfortable in the hand, but it sort of gives the impression by looking at it that it's got a really heavy chop, and it doesn't. So it's sort of a medium chopping action. It's sort of in between a vine slasher, like a jungle machete, and, like, you know, a good chopper like a hatchet or something. Sort of in between, you know, it's sort of medium duty. So on the other hand, it's really easy to just sort of go and just sort of randomly, you know, it's not cumbersome, it's not, what's the word, you know, it's not bulky, it's not unwieldy. It's very wieldy, you know. It's comfortable in the hand, it's pretty smooth, but it doesn't have as heavy a chopping action like you might think it would just by looking at it. So I wanted to bring it out here. I wanted to test it. I like Condor though. I've got like 5 of their machetes, different kinds. Says it, I don't know, can you see that right there? Yeah. Condor. El Salvador. So that's my review. I mean, the metal is really good. It's got this black coating. It is a high carbon steel. It has rusted a little bit. You know, that's probably my fault for just being lazy and not oiling it enough. But where the black part is, it hasn't rusted at all. So it's like the black part, it's thick, you know. You can tell that's a good thick black, you know, rust-proof coating. So has a sheath actually. both the buttons snapped. Like where these things, they used to be like a snap, both of them have rusted and then they snapped off. You can see where it broke off right there. But I mean, I'm not gonna fault it that much. It's kind of my fault for letting it get wet, and what happened was they rusted. They rusted on there, and so then they were on, and I tried to pull them off, and instead of it actually unbuttoning, it just broke it, snapped both of them. First it did one, and then a while later it did the other one. But you know, I don't know. It's kind of my fault. I mean, it's been out in the weather. It was out in the rain and stuff, sort of. I mean, not directly in the rain, but, you know. But other than that, you know, if that weren't to happen, to me, sheaths, I mean, I don't know. Who cares about the sheath, in a way? You know, to me, that's like secondary. To me, the blade is what's most important. The sheath, I mean, it's well made. It's, I guess I'm going to make a video now. Warlock Machete review. You know, it's got the belt handle. I've never actually tied it on my belt, but I'm sure it would work, I guess. You gotta be careful, though. I had one like this before. A different machete with a similar deal. And I was going through some, like some thick brush, you know, and it actually broke off. This part right here, this part that goes on your belt, the belt loop, it actually broke away. And like the machete came completely off. And I would have lost it, except I had to backtrack a little bit because I got stuck on like there's like a rock ledge. Like I was stuck, I couldn't go forward, so I had to go backwards. And I saw the freaking machete laying on the ground in the sheath. So that was lucky. And well, it was lucky that I had to backtrack. But the brand new machete, I hadn't even really used it. So you gotta be careful. You know, you put these things on your belt, whatever. These things, they can snap off there. But so I mean, the sheath, it fits in there. It goes in pretty smooth. You know. You know, it's not really an issue like that. Goes perfectly fits. If it, you know, these things wouldn't have snapped, it'd probably be pretty good. I just tie like a piece of paracord up here now to hold it. I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, I was just going and like hacking and slashing some of this it's like a bunch of little trees. It's like trees that are like 2-3 feet tall. It looks like a ton of little baby maple trees or something. I don't know. But it's thick through here. So I did that. I cleared up some stuff. I got a front yard cleared.